Hey everybody, welcome to another Goblin Beat podcast video cast thing. Hold on a second. I don't like the way this is making my chin look. Okay, that's better. We are gonna talk tonight about conversion, and not talking about converting to Catholicism or
Islam.
Judaism or anything like that, or Buddhism, just whatever. We're talking about converting our characters from fourth edition to fifth edition. Right? They're calling it fifth edition now.
They're calling it Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. So they're not putting a label on this one.
It's just it's just D&D, you know.
Just D&D now. Yeah, it's not. No more numbers, man. Kind of like the iPhone. They're gonna drop the numbers too, and they're just gonna start calling it iPhone again.
Yeah, that's what they did with, so this is D&D Light or D&D on air.
Yeah,
D
D
D&D
D
air.
and D and D air. Der. So we're gonna take a look at some characters and some stuff in the player's handbook, and I'm gonna pretend like I've read it, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, though you haven't. You haven't at all.
I haven't at all, not even a little bit.
Well, yeah, not the actual book. I think I'm the first one to actually get the book.
The
I think
first one
Miles.
in the world.
Oh yeah, maybe not that. The art in this is pretty good. I want to show you one of my favorite pictures here so far. Looking through it, see what you think.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That one's pretty cool. So is
Yeah,
that's a rogue. That's the rogue
yeah.
picture.
Looks like a female drow rogue, maybe.
Yeah, she's tossing some batarangs. Looks like
Yeah, I think they're some kind of daggers. I don't know.
batarang.
Could be batarangs.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't checked the equipment section to see if there is a batarang yet, but
Should be.
yeah, yeah, I think there should be for
I'd
sure.
totally buy those.
So yeah, so you are converting your character from fourth edition to D&D,
Mm-hmm.
and then Brandon, who hasn't figured out how to get on the internet yet, and may join us soon, is going to just be
Maybe.
he's going to be creating a whole new character. Oh, he's showing us your.
Yeah, this is the one that we're gonna set on fire when it's all over with. It's
Oh.
gonna burn it. Oh, look, it's Bogus.
He's too tall for his cam because you can only see the bottom part of his head.
I'm too tall for my camera. Too tall for my camera.
I can do that too. Here we go.
Look, I'm tall too. Look at how tall I am. Look at me. Hey, we can't hear you. You're muted or something. Nope,
We
can't hear
probably
you.
probably need to change settings at the top of the screen there.
May have to change settings at the top of your screen.
Yeah, it's right
It's
there
right,
on my
right
screen.
up here, over there. Did he hit himself? He looked like he was in pain.
So Brandon, give a thumbs up if you can hear us. Can you hear us? Oh yeah, you can.
He can hear us. That's good.
Hello?
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Okay.
The force was not strong with me there for a minute.
It's okay. Well, folks at home have already got.
That's good. That's good. You're getting good at that, man.
The folks at home have already gotten to see it, but you haven't, Brandon. So here's the cover of my PHP. I can be clear right there. We
Ooh.
go.
If you
Yeah.
open up the chat window, well, you have to open it up over here.
Okay.
Well, no,
Top.
it'll be on the
Well,
other side.
well, he clicks the thing, and then it'll pop up over here.
No, you're backwards on my screen.
Oh, okay. So you click on it here,
Yep,
and it'll pop up over there.
yep. You can download the freely available character sheets for 5th edition on Wizards of the Coast website.
Yeah, and I can show people what that looks like real quick.
Okay, chat's up. What do you say? What do I do?
Do you see that link on there?
No, I don't.
It may not show because you weren't here yet. There it is.
Oh, I thank you.
All right, I'm gonna screen share the character sheet here.
All right, I'll lock it on you so you can show it off.
Ooh, Adventure League character sheets.
Yeah, you don't want that though. You just want the 5th edition character sheets. Well, they're calling it
Oh.
5th edition here in the character sheet area.
Mm-hmm.
But they look so nice.
I don't know if that makes any difference.
Is it only one page?
Shouldn't be.
So yeah, it's only one page.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess that's about all there is to it. I mean, you're gonna have another page for all your spells and stuff. So.
Right. Yeah. But so you can type things in like if I wanted to name my character.
Erasmus.
All right.
Erasmus B. Dragon.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
But your character's name is actually Aramil, is that right? Aramil?
Yeah. Mill. Like there.
What's your last name? It's like
That was Gargamel.
Degrassi or Gugelheimer.
Oh man, did I have a last name?
Yeah.
Maybe I may have to go back and listen to a previous podcast to figure out what my last name is.
It's on the Obsidian Portal site too.
Oh yeah, Obsidian Portal. I can go check that out. Class and level, lots of class, and very level. Can y'all see the whole character sheet?
Yeah.
Or is it cut off? Okay.
Front page.
Okay. That's good.
Let's see. Are you using the print version?
No, the form.
Yeah, because then you can fill it out and save it and edit it later.
Hmm.
So what level is Aramil? Aren't you level 7?
Yes, I am indeed level 7.
All right. So Brandon, since you haven't ever played in the Depths of Insanity campaign, we currently have Matt, who's a wizard, evocation specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Chris's character is a fighter, and let's see who else. Alan is a ranger, but he probably won't be playing because he's
too busy dissecting mammary glands this week.
he's becoming a doctor.
Wow. Yeah, I got that email last night, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Brennan H.
Now my day sounds exceptionally boring.
I know. Brennan H. is a warlock. JC was playing some kind of Sonic using guy, so he'll probably have to do something else for now. The Sonics aren't in this edition so far. So that's what's around. So I guess I should say what classes are officially in the PHP here, right?
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to know. Oh, Durgarami. Daigarami.
There we go. It was something about origami.
Yeah, because that was the whole name of the family and everything. The wizard.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm pronouncing it right though.
Dugurami, something like that.
Dyguromi. Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea.
Durgarami. Digurami?
I don't know. Can you share it on your screen and we'll see if we can.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
I'm the master of sharing.
A bit of an oversharer, but
Yeah, I've been accused of that.
Yeah, I feel a little uncomfortable right now.
Digurami, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so basically it's the changing over the character sheet from the campaign we've just been doing, but you're calling the Depths of Insanity, but I thought we were doing I can't remember the name of it now.
Oh no, so yeah, this isn't for the one we were doing with the Dead and They stuff.
Oh,
This is our original campaign we started in 4th edition, and it's been on hiatus for like a year now while we've been waiting on 5th edition to officially come out.
okay. So I'm making a brand new character.
Yep.
Okay.
Brand spanking new.
Sweet.
So you get to do.
Oh, look at these things I wrote. Look at all that.
That's a lot of things.
Did you actually write an adventure log?
I think it's just a background. Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have done an adventure log at some point.
Why did you play a chick?
That's funny. It's real funny.
So the URL up there, it's if you go to aterna.obsidianportal.com, ATERNA. That's
Cityumportal.com. Alterna. Say it one more time.
It's right here. Oh, you can't see it. A-T, yeah, that's it, right there. See? Eterna.
Ater.
Eterna.
Yeah. That's the name of the world that we made up when we were in high school.
Eterna/obsidianportal.com.
.obsidianportal.com.
Dot!
Obscenityportal.com.
That's a totally different site.
Oh, okay.
That would
I
explain
know
it.
I
Huh?
wasn't in here.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to quickly just read out the classes that are available here.
Yeah, we need some class. This joint needs some
Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, the ever-popular Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard.
That's all that are available, or what you guys already have written up?
Or available.
Available, yeah.
That's a huge campaign.
Yeah, so right now we have a Fighter, a Wizard, a Warlock, and whatever Jesse decides to be. Probably a Rogue.
Fighter, Wizard, Warlock. Okay, so you actually have a Warlock and a Wizard already.
Yep. Although, so the awesome thing they've done in this edition is they've really brought back a emphasis on the schools of magic.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you get to what level is, I guess second level, as a wizard you choose which school of magic you want to specialize in, and you do all kinds of crazy stuff based on that. So if
Yeah, there's different. It's kind of like skill paths or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like in second edition, I think, with skills and powers, you could do stuff like that, where you got special things going on with it. But you get, so like, for instance, if you do necromancy, starting at second level, once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a spell to first level or higher, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times its level if it's a necromancy spell. 2 or 3. Those weren't gang signs. Just FYI. Not gang signs. We don't know anything about gangs.
We are definitely not in one.
I think we said enough about gangs now.
Well, I don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh, here's the wizard. The wizard.
Yeah, he looks like a Gandalf or something.
Yeah.
That was hilarious in the Lego movie. It's like, you shut up. He didn't call him Gandalf. He called him the other guy. What was the other guy? Harry Potter?
Albus Dumbledore?
Yeah, he's like, you shut up, Dumbledore. He's like, I'm not Dumbledore. I'm Gandalf. And the other guy's like, I'm Dumbledore. That was funny. Oh, that was hilarious. It's a double-decker couch, so we can all sit on it and watch TV and be buddies.
That's pretty awesome.
Races. All the ones you expect, really. There's dwarf, elf, halfling, human, dragonborn, which they kept that. That was good.
Oh, yeah, that is good. That would have been a problem.
Yep. Gnome, half elf, half orc, and tiefling. I'm also glad they kept tiefling.
Yeah, Tiefling's one of those ones that I never caught on to.
It started off from Planescape, I think.
Yep. That's right.
I hated Planescape.
Well, I should say.
What? Get out.
Yeah, Planescape was our favorite.
Oh.
It was our fave, man.
Really?
Yeah, I still own both of the original box sets.
Well, this is also coming from like a group in Southern Illinois. It's stuck in a farm community in the sticks, so our creativity level was stuck to whatever box set we get our hands on.
I think it was like the art, honestly, almost more than anything.
Yeah, they got Tony DiTerlizzi, or I'm probably butchering his name, but still one of my favorite artists in D&D.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Oh, Danny, what is the front of your book looks different than the one I'm seeing on the page here, I think. Has it got a big giant on it attacking a dude? Oh, no, okay, that's it. All right, yeah.
It's a fire giant, I think, and then on the back, some kind of hellhound or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's a nice cover.
Yeah. So one of the best things, in my opinion, they've done with this is they've put tons and tons of tables in here, random tables. They put a little cosmology thing in here so you can keep up with like where all the different planes are.
Oh yeah, so that's very much like from playing. Does it have a sigil? Are they still using sigil and everything?
They mentioned it somewhere in some of the articles and stuff, but it's not shown on here.
On the diagram.
Yeah, it's not shown on the diagram. I imagine at some point. Thus, it's
Now, if you guys, if you don't have the money to drop on a brand new player's handbook, recommended retail price of $49.95. They do have the basic rules for D&D printer-friendly version.
absolutely free.
Are on the website for free. And you
I
can see
think-
they brought back the dragon ampersand. So, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and I think that as of right this second, it's only $29.95 on Amazon, something like that.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Free shipping if you Prime member and everything. Oh, another
Nice.
awesome thing, they have all the deities, for like the basic deities for like D&D, I guess, but they have the whole pantheon listed for like every campaign setting. So there's Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, Dragonlance. There's a list of non-human deities.
I was about to ask if they were still doing Greyhawk.
But then what I'm excited about is they have historical pantheons, and they have their suggested domains and symbols and everything. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's like Celtic, Druidic, Egyptian, Greek. So they have them all listed, just like they used to do in first edition. They had what was that, Gods and something book?
Gods and deities or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Or deities and demis? I don't know.
Oh yeah, deities and demigods or something like that.
Yeah, that may have been it.
I've got the book up in my closet somewhere.
But
So they
dude,
have,
check this out. This is. I thought it was going to be just a couple of pages. This is 110 pages of content.
Oh,
Again,
no, yeah.
people for free.
Yeah, and it coincides with what's in the actual books too. It's just there's more in the actual books. Like in there, I think you only get 2 schools of magic as opposed to all 8 of them.
Right. But still, I mean, that's pretty. I think that's a really smart move on their part.
I do too. Definitely.
I mean, it's sort of almost like one of those in-purchase games, right? Where you download the game and play it for free, but then if you want the fancy lance, you have to put down a little bit of actual money.
Right.
So I mean, it's sort of like that, right? They're giving you the basics for free, and if you want, you can drop a little bit of cash and get the whole game.
Yeah.
Wow, I have a new goal in life. I want a fancy lance.
I have a fancy lance.
Yeah. You still playing that game where you joust all the time?
Yeah, it's Rival Knights. It's actually a pretty cool game. I like it. If you guys see me on there and you want to joust, it's Belfidus. Belfidus. Belfidus.
Nice.
I feel like a child in an innuendo store right now. Just, I don't know which direction to go.
That's funny.
I don't even know what an innuendo store is.
While we're going through this, by the way, we do have the Q&A app up, so if anybody wants to ask any questions, they can.
Oh crap, we do? How does that work?
We'll try to answer them.
Oh, nobody's gonna ask any questions. What am I talking about?
It's the Q&A thing over on the left-hand side. People
I see it.
have burning questions, Matt.
Ask your audience to submit questions, and they will appear below.
Wait, will the audience appear or the questions?
And
Why
do
don't
they
you
actually
guys-
submit?
Why don't you guys ask some questions?
Submit to us and ask questions.
Hey, how can you tell if you have an audience?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel good about it, though. There's probably hundreds of people watching right now as I flip through this book.
Burning questions.
All right, another cool thing. So do you remember backgrounds?
Backgrounds. Yes.
Yeah. So I heard a ding, and it was Matt Bowers has added draw. What are you going to draw?
I was gonna try to draw a mustache on you, but it's not working.
There's
It says this user is not using draw.
Aw. Yeah, I'll add it, and maybe then you can.
It's looking at me and it keeps saying searching for a face. I've got a face.
It's wanting a new one.
I've basically got a mustache. I haven't done a good job shaving.
This is terrible. I'm not using this anymore. I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
So over this.
How do I close it?
Just click on it again over on the left-hand side.
Well, let me. I'm looking at the Obsidian Porter place, and so all these characters that are on the front page, these aren't in the campaign, correct?
Some are and some aren't, I guess, is the best way to say that.
Okay.
Which characters are you talking about?
It's the Aramil, Axar, Gorgoth, Balion, Grok.
Yeah, those
Those
are
are-
all characters in the campaign. Yeah.
Holy freaking crap! Do we have like special guests that come in periodically? I mean,
Gorgoth is like Alan's basically long forgotten character at this point. Varys
Yeah, who
Slyborn.
was he? He was the ranger, huh?
Yeah, he was a warden. Yeah. So the active ones are Aramil, Axar, which is Jesse's character, Balian, which is Jesse's dead character, which I guess isn't active, so I shouldn't have said it. Kriv, which is Chris's Dragonborn fighter knight guy. Lucius, which is Brandon H's Tiefling Warlock. And then Varys Slyborn, which down there at the bottom, which is Alan's Elven Ranger. The other ones are NPCs.
okay.
Yeah, Gorgoth. I think he was only around for the first episode way back when.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, he just started shooting arrows at people on the road without asking who they were.
Yeah, he transformed in like kind of a wolf. He was like one of those semi.
Yeah, shifter. He was a shifter.
Yeah, it's a shifter.
Yeah.
He was a shifty shifter.
Hmm.
You can stop sharing your screen now, Matt, if you want to.
So did I hear you right in that there was only one warrior in the group before?
Yep, there's only one warrior class, and fighter in this edition is probably the most versatile class.
Mm-hmm.
You can be almost any kind of fighter, and then you could even take a feat to add like some amount of spellcasting, or else dual class,
Oh, okay.
and be.
Hey, do I
arcane.
look warmer? I changed my picture to try to make it look warmer. That's what it said.
Oh, I'm really liking the earth tones.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you are warmer. You don't look cold.
All right, just wondering.
I forgot. Was I saying something? I don't remember.
You were talking about that the warriors are the most versatile characters.
Oh yeah,
in
so
this edition.
you can make your own arcane archer class basically out of it.
Well, he
Oh,
can't
wow.
because Chris will want to do that.
That's true. But I think Chris is locked in with the knight thing at this point.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah, definitely do a fighter. I mean, there's only one already in the group. You can never have too many of them.
Okay. And so they started out in a country that's ruled by dragons. So every city-state has a dragon that rules there. And then all of the nobility are either dragonborn or tieflings. Let me revise that. They're either ruled by a dragon or a demon, like a extremely powerful
Right.
demon. And so depending on which one rules on any given city-state determines who the main royalty are. Now there's agreements basically between all the city-states that are kind of tacit agreements, so that if you're in a city where a dragon rules, then there are also some upper class, maybe even some minor nobility that are tieflings. But it's either going to be tieflings and dragonborn, or like the races that get deference, and the other ones are kind of depending on the city-state itself. Like the one they started out in, Ventra, was extremely negative towards dwarves because they had basically taken the city over from dwarves originally.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, where we last left off, they're in the Feywild. So
Yeah, and then we found out that I'm actually a great, powerful wizard. Woo.
the wizard.
Ooh, plot point.
I was kind of sort of my own father.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Not in any real literal sense, but
Not sure how you take a dip in that side of the gene pool, but all right.
It was fun.
oh yeah, he also found out his who he thought was his mom was his sister, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a very
It was weird.
And I'm guessing that Freud jumped in and DM'd part of this game.
it's a very very common story, Oedipal almost. Yep.
So
So
yeah,
that's
actually, I've always been curious of the Dragonborn race. So it sounds like it's pretty. That one seems specifically applicable to this game.
yeah. You could certainly do that. You get to choose basically which type of dragon you're derived from.
Hmm.
That determines scale color, of course, and what kind of breath weapon you have, and things like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure Chris is blue,
Blue.
right?
Yeah, because it was a blue dragon that ran there.
And it really just sounds like it's just a knockoff from Draconians.
Oh yeah. So like even in one thing they did a good job of is in this book, it actually mentions that. So like they don't try to trick you in any
That is so nice that they don't try to make it sound like we have this brand new idea that's never been discussed before.
Yeah.
Well, they're all owned by the same place, right? So I mean, they own Dragonlance.
Of course, but still, it's just kind of like for those of you who have never seen Dragonlance,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a new idea.
Yeah.
Like getting brand new credit for it or something. I don't know.
True.
Yeah, they are slightly different, I guess, because Draconians were all metallic.
Yeah. So here's what it
Yeah.
says. And there's a little blurb. In the Dragonlance setting, the followers of the evil goddess Takesis learned a dark ritual that let them corrupt the eggs of metallic dragons, producing evil dragonborn called Draconians. 5 types of Draconians corresponded to the 5 types of metallic dragons. And then in place of their draconic breath weapons, they have unique magical abilities. So
That's right. They never had one, but if they died, they either
would
blew up or something.
yeah,
They turned into acid.
turn into rock and explode, or turn into acid,
Hmm.
and they kind of just all exploded.
Yeah, boosh.
Or yeah, some of them would turn to stone, and your weapons would be stuck in them, and they were a pain.
Yeah, they were generally unpleasant.
Okay, so you can. I think that might be in the free stuff, the Dragonborn. I don't know,
I'm actually trying to look it up right now.
but you get +2 to your strength and a +1 to your charisma. Those are the
All right. +2 to strength and 1 to charisma.
yeah, and we'll do all of the important stuff later on off camera, but that way we've got that. You can go ahead and put that down. And then one other thing I wanted to talk about on here is so the backgrounds. Started to talk about it earlier. That tells you what it gives you proficiencies, skill proficiencies, tool proficiencies, and you can take the equipment that comes with it. But the cool thing they did is I don't know if you could see this on this page, but like every background comes with a ton of tables you can roll on.
Dang.
So every character is supposed to have 2 personality traits, 1 ideal, 1 bond, and 1 flaw. So
That's a lot of detail.
yeah, and it's to use with they're using inspiration, which is kind of like their version of bennies,
Right, you mentioned that last time.
Yeah, so whenever you do something that has to do with your background that hits one of those things, you're supposed to get an inspiration for it, basically. So it just encourages role playing.
That's pretty cool.
Let me pick.
Okay, I'm at the wrong place. I'm finding Dragonborn seems to be a very popular thing for Skyrim.
Yeah, Matt can put the link up in the chat window for where to get the free.
Yes,
I
yes.
sure can.
All right.
Please, oh D&D Oracle, bless me with a applicable link.
Yeah.
I beseech you.
Here it is.
He speaks.
All right. While you're looking at that, I'm going to read out some personality traits and stuff from the Entertainer. So for personality traits, you roll a d8. If you get a 7, your trait is I'll settle for nothing less than perfection.
Wait, you don't get to pick them? You have to roll?
You can do either one.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely have to pick mine.
Yeah, if you roll a 5, you get I love a good insult, even one directed at me. And then the ideals are most of them are based around an alignment, and then there's at least one that's either any or based on your character's background of some sort. So
Is there a whiny bitch personality trait?
let's see here. Which one would that be? I don't see that.
For myself. I mean, I'm not.
Well, so these are just suggestions, right? So for
Mm.
you can just you can just add that. I'd be okay with that as your DM.
Whiny bitch. Right here.
I would do anything for other members of my troop as a bond with my old troop. And so the bonds are basically, they tie you to the world in some way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a little needy.
Yeah.
I love my friends.
Yeah. And then everybody gets a flaw, which I think is probably going to be the most interesting. I'm a sucker for a pretty face is one of them here. Despite my best efforts, I am unreliable to my friends. That could be a fun one. Let's see, Matt's going to be a sage probably, right? I think we
Oh,
decided
that's a
that
lot
before.
of pressure.
So let's find a flaw for you.
Do we really need to start and do this on the camera?
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Good luck.
Here are the flaws for
Exceptionally witty, is that a flaw?
Hard worker. I work too hard. Isn't that a
Right.
flaw?
I'm easily distracted by the promise of information. Most people scream and run when they see a demon. I stop and take notes on its anatomy.
No.
That is John Baker, Matt, who you got to meet last weekend.
Yeah, he probably would do that. I think he's still mad at me for not doing that trade.
Oh, he's probably completely forgotten about it.
I know. I was just playing.
Unlocking an ancient mystery is worth the price of civilization,
Yeah, man.
or a civilization rather.
Yeah, not
Inside.
all civilization. Obviously, just a civilization.
Gets a lot of bad press, but it's all right.
I speak without really thinking through my words, invariably.
Oh,
insulting
yeah, that's me.
others.
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
I'll join it.
Personality trait. If you get a 6, it's I speak slowly when talking to idiots, which almost everyone is compared to me.
I could do that one. Yeah, I probably could do that one.
Oh, I would completely hate having a role play with somebody doing that.
I am horribly, horribly awkward in social situations.
Dang, these are all suddenly starting to apply to me.
That's a perfect character if you don't want to actually role play very much in the game and just sit and watch.
Ooh.
I have nothing to say.
What?
Social awkward. Go back in my shell.
I would just start making my Tina Belcher noise.
Oh, by the way, I
Haven't
cannot
watched,
find Dragonboard on that list, on that sheet you sent me.
There's not one?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
It
That
may
must
not
have been the Fancy Lance expansion pack.
Yeah, must be. Probably just human elves, dwarves, and halflings.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's all the very basic.
all right. I can give you the deets on that later then.
The deets.
But in general, this is a pretty nice book. I found a couple of places where the printing is kind of blurred on a page here or there. It's kind of sad for a $50 book, but in general, it's pretty good. I haven't decided. I think the binding and the paper they used in the second edition books is still superior to this. They probably just don't make them that way anymore, you know?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, those were nice. Those were the that was before the third one was the black covers, right?
Yeah, those were smaller.
edition.
And they looked like, kind of weird. They had binding on them. They looked like they were tomes or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And well, I guess I'm thinking maybe the one. So the second edition ones are the ones that didn't have all the jewels and stuff on them, right? That was third edition.
Right.
So the second edition ones were just the plain black ones.
Yeah, and it
With a
had
little bit of a label on the top, and
it had a picture of a warrior with a broken wrist holding an axe or something on the.
yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
Horribly awkward.
Yeah, it was, no offense to that artist, but that was terrible.
Yeah.
It was probably Rob Layfield or somebody like that.
It was a strange choice for the front, just because he obviously had some kind of.
Oh yeah, it was the Conan wannabe guy with the horned helmet and the axe.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what he did. That's
Hold on,
awesome.
I'm gonna pull that up. I want to share that with our viewer.
Oh yeah, oh there it is. It's down there at the bottom. We have one viewer.
No shit, where's that at? I don't see it.
It's maybe I can only see it. I don't know.
The viewer may not appreciate being called it.
That's true. He or she.
I was talking about the number. Wait, wait. Hey, viewer, why don't you ask a question? Viewer, come on,
Yeah,
cut us a break and ask a question.
You got to have some questions. Like, come on. All right, here's the
Did we
martial
lose
arts.
it? Did we lose the viewer?
Too much pressure.
We now have 0 viewers.
I'm so charming.
No, not really. All right,
I'm so fancy.
here's the martial arts types, Brandon. You have champion, which gets things like improved critical and remarkable athlete. That gives them the proficiency bonus on strength dex and con checks. The battle master, who learns multiple combat maneuvers, and has superiority dice, which is d8s you get to expend to do your cool maneuvers. And let's see. Maneuvers such as evasive footwork. When you move, you can expend 1 superiority die, rolling the die and adding the number you roll to your AC until you stop moving.
Look at my wrist, it's broken.
Yes. I think
what's up with that torso?
I think he had like a wrist. He had like a hand implant. Like he lost his hand, and they put another hand on him that didn't belong to him.
That still doesn't explain this. What is going on here?
I think he's got a girdle of holding, and it's holding like most of his torso inside of it. So,
Must be. I mean, come on, man.
Actually, the face is more like the.
Yeah.
oh, I just realized what happened. He broke down a door, and he just broke his wrist breaking down the door.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a possibility. And
Finally
here's
comes together.
this is the 3rd edition one that we were talking about right here.
Yeah, that's the
Or 2.5. Was this maybe 2.5?
3.5. You mean?
3.5? Yeah, 3.5. It says right here. 3.5.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I prefer the quality of the 2nd edition books. They were really nice. Okay, another one is Eldritch Knight. So you get spellcasting. Like you just get spellcasting. That's part of your whole Eldritch Knightness. When you reach 3rd level, you get to start casting them spells.
So Eldritch Knight, though, is that somebody's sort of semi-warlock?
Semi-wizard.
Semi-wizard. Okay.
Yeah. So
Is there a semi-warlock fighter class?
I don't think so. There's a warlock that
make one.
gets. Well, there's a warlock that gets. Is that semi-fighter? Excuse me.
We want to flip that. We want to flip it.
You could do that yourself, I guess. So
I flipped some latkes tonight. They were delicious.
So at 7th level, Brandon, you would have 2 cantrips, 4 1st level spells, and 2 2nd level spells.
Okay. As say we're starting out at
7th level. Yeah.
7th level. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds interesting. And that requires no multi-classing or.
No, you just pick the Eldritch Knight archetype at level 3. And let's see what else. I think spellcasting is mainly what you get with that,
Okay.
Well, you get a weapon bond. Let's see. Create a magical bond between yourself and one weapon. You perform blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Once you have bonded the weapon to yourself, you can't be disarmed of that weapon unless you are incapacitated. If it is on the same plane of existence, you can summon that weapon as a bonus action on your turn, causing it to teleport instantly to your hand. You can have up to 2 bonded weapons, but you can summon only 1 at a time with your bonus action.
That's cool.
Yeah. And since you'll be level 7, when you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action. So you can cast a cantrip, and some of the cantrips do damage. Like you get to make an attack roll and do damage with them.
Okay.
So
And it's called Eldritch Knight.
yeah.
Is that considered class? Or still just fighter?
It's your martial arts type.
Okay, I'm looking for it on the character sheet.
Yeah, the class is still fighter. It's a pretty cool one. But you're going to have other stuff like you'll have a fighting style, which you get to choose. So the fighting styles are archery, defense, and dueling, great weapon fighting, protection, or two-weapon fighting. So you can basically decide which one you want to do. Dueling is you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons. You get a +2 bonus to damage rolls. Two-weapon fighting is you can add your ability modifier to the damage of your second attack with your offhand weapon. So you get 2 attacks around with your normal bonus. Defense is you get a +1 to your AC all the time. Archery is +2 to attack with ranged. Great weapon is when you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die, you get to re-roll and use the new roll. And then protection is if the creature you can see attacks a target other than you that's within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on that attack. And disadvantage is where they roll 2d20 and take the worst. But you have to be using a shield for that one. You don't have to decide what you want to do as far as those go right now, but those
Seems like a lot of commitment.
And Chris is already a shield fighter. I mean, I don't know that that makes any difference.
Yeah, but Chris does. Yeah, he uses a shield.
What was the one that was dual weapon fighting?
Yep. So basically, if you fight
That's called the Dritzt wannabe.
Yeah, that's fun. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, you fight with 2 weapons. I think they both have to be light, so it can be short swords. Then you get your. Ordinarily, you only get your strength bonus to damage on your main hand weapon. But if you have that fighting style, you get your strength bonus or dexterity, whichever one it would be, to both.
You get to choose one or the other?
Well, it depends on the weapon. So, like, I think short sword, rapier, a couple of them are versatile, is how they're tagged, which means you can use your strength or your dexterity.
Okay.
But yeah, what you choose there will depend on if you want to pump points into strength or dexterity, mostly.
Okay. How are we going to roll up ability scores?
That's one thing we have to decide. Do you guys want to roll ability scores? I think we did point by.
To re-roll my
4th edition.
ability scores?
Well, we didn't roll them in 4th edition. We did the 4th edition version of the point buy system. So we could do the 5th edition version of the point buy, or
Or I could just keep my old ability scores?
no, because they're not going to correlate in 5th edition.
I mean, I can't have a 21 intelligence in 5th edition? This isn't 5th edition, Danny. This is D&D.
And in Dungeons and Dragons, it doesn't work that way anymore.
Let's get it right.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to like upgrade the name or make it a little more trendy or something.
Oh yeah, right before you got on, we were saying this is Dungeons and Dragons Air.
Air. Sapphire.
Yeah.
Go the Pokemon route.
Oh yeah. This is
Emerald.
black and white.
Ooh. It's fancier now.
Yeah, I would encourage anyone that's going to play D&D to get the Player's Handbook because they're going to play.
That makes so much more sense now.
Matt gets
Because I wanted to master the dungeons, and so I kept thinking I needed to buy the Dungeon Master's book. So no, all right.
If you want to be the master of the dungeon, then you get the Dungeon Master's book.
All right, yeah.
If you just want to master the dungeons, then you want a Player's Handbook.
Huh.
Why would I want to draw a finger across his throat?
I don't know. You want to be an NFL player.
Nothing goes over my head.
Fine.
Yeah, nothing.
Because I will catch it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Drax the Destroyer, you rascal, you.
That was so freaking awesome.
All right, so
Spoiler alert, by the way.
By the way, that's the name of my character now, Drax.
What else? Oh, while we're here, I wanted to see if either of you two, Brandon, would be interested in running any games from time to time, Brandon.
Ah, yeah.
Just in case Brandon didn't hear, did you understand that, Brandon? Let's see. The thing is that if you guys are completely fine doing second edition D&D, I'm all for it, and I'm prepared.
I don't mind a throwback. Danny ran away.
Wow, the concept of second edition. I think he just fell off his chair. Maybe he's on the
Look.
ground writhing.
Can you see the cool little Hot Wheels things he got back there?
Hey, there he is. He's back.
Hey, oh, never mind.
I was thinking maybe you would want to do this.
Yes. Yes.
I could let you here. I'll let you borrow the books.
Why, thank you.
Now,
Nice.
this is the World War II
Okay.
Cthulhu setting. It's the Investigator's Guide, which is for
Okay.
players, and the Keeper's Guide. But if you are interested in it, I was going to let you borrow both of them
Sure.
because there's a lot to read in there. These are really nice, by the way. We backed the Kickstarter and we interviewed the guy that created these.
Yeah, they look nice. They look like they have kind of a matte finish to them.
Yeah, and they have like there's a map of Europe in 1941 in here.
Okay. Yeah, like World War II is like one of my favorite eras. So yeah, I'll pick them up from you and I'll put some together.
Okay. Yeah, it's got all the stuff you need to run adventures and stuff in here. I don't know what I'm showing you.
Does it have modules or is it
Yep, it has modules,
okay?
and then it has
All right.
has all the monsteries, and it has their stats and stuff in there.
I'm gonna make this commitment now. All right, and this is recorded for posterity. I promise that from November. Well, no, let's go late October to early November. I will run at least 3 sessions of Necessary Evil. 4 sessions. Because Danny looked disappointed. At least 4 sessions of Necessary Evil. I'll do it, I swear.
I'm withholding my response until I figure out what the heck necessary evil is.
So it's Savage Worlds superheroes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a superhero setting where the only super people left really are bad guys.
Yeah.
And Denny's already made like 3 different characters. For
Yeah, I was gonna say I have 3 characters. I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
these are
I
my
gotta wait till the end of October, otherwise I'm not gonna have time. So
Yeah. I wasn't a disappointed look on my face. That was I feel like he's reaching a little bit with saying 3.
oh, okay. 3. We'll go back to 3.
3, my
I mean,
lord.
I figure I have to do it because if I don't do it before the beginning of January, it might never happen for years.
Yeah. When he first got the book, so Clint, you met Clint, right, Brandon, at Con Nougat?
Yeah, the Crocosaurus
Yeah.
Artigator guy.
Archetypes, yeah.
So he
That was
wrote
awesome.
the Necessary Evil campaign book, the whole thing. So Matt got a copy of it. Clint signed it for us. Matt was all gung ho. I came home, made an Obsidian portal page for it. I made up 4 characters. I did like some custom artwork, and then it never happened. And that was at Con Nougat last year, not the one from this year that we went to.
Yeah. Sorry.
Speaking of cons,
Oh yeah, Dragon Con. We gotta pick a day.
I thought we said Sunday.
Oh, okay. I knew we were gonna do Saturday or Sunday.
and that's the last Sunday of the month, isn't it?
Yep. So it's coming up soonish.
Yeah.
Soonish.
We're just traveling down that day, right?
Yeah. Well, we could always stay with. Well, I won't say where Danny stays, but lives. But we could potentially stay with Danny and have transportation.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got extra beds and bedrooms and stuff. So
Okay.
I'm not sharing a twin bed with August.
I've got a full size bed and I've got a
Man.
queen blow-up mattress.
I was hoping you were a snuggler. Never mind.
I'll share a full size bed with him, just not a twin size. I mean, this guy is tall.
Matt's a snuggler.
You can tell from the screen.
I am a
His head's huge.
I am a snuggler.
All right, I'm gonna do a screen share. Let me know if this works or not here. Never done it before. Not an old timer like Matt is.
I'm an expert.
Is it showing? Is it showing my screen?
It's completely black.
It's just completely black.
Yeah, I can see your arrow moving around. That's it.
Are you eating cherries?
Mm-hmm.
That
They
That's
were
such
in
a
my drink.
random thing.
They
Oh,
were in my
never mind.
drink. Yeah.
Is there
No, I
something
want one.
you have to do here to make it share my screen? Is it? Like,
Well, I just go up to the.
here we go.
Did it give you the selection?
How about now?
No,
Yes.
still black.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, there it is.
Can you see my screen?
I see it.
It is until
I see it.
you talk, Matt. Stop.
Let me see here. I can fix that. Dude.
Oh my God!
All right.
My
What
mind
was
just
that?
blown.
Now it's showing my screen, right?
Yeah.
This Capes and Killers is the name I came up with for it. Oh, I haven't updated it since I came up with a new one. I got this artwork I did. I need to update.
It was impressive.
I got 4 characters on here.
El Lobo.
El Lobo Blanco Grande. That's hilarious.
I am El Lobo.
You click on them, they all have like,
That's
all
Spanish for the Lobo.
they all have all their stats and powers set up already. Their edges and hindrances. Bio. El Lobo Blanco Grande is a large humanoid wolfman with thick white fur. His howl strikes fear into the hearts of hombres as his claws rip out their hearts.
Wow. The creative writing course has finally paid off.
I don't care if anybody else thinks that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh man, that made the whole day worth it, just right there.
Gosh,
How do I stop
the
sharing?
infinity tunnel again. Oh, my brain can't handle it. It's too
It's like an
broad.
episode of Doctor Who, which I believe starts again next week.
What?
What?
Yes. No. El Lobo Blanco Grande is what Matt's character in the Depths of Insanity campaign was calling this white wolf in the Fae.
I think it was me playing Jesse's character, and Jesse's character was calling him that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. El Lobo Blanco Grande.
Yes, that is correct.
Blanco?
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So,
was so much fun.
so I
Okay.
made that character because of that. I made Goldfist, which is ostensibly the character I was going to play. I made Rob dude. Rob, he's a bad dude. Can mimic the shape and power of others. Oh, Chris made
Yeah,
that.
and part of it depends on if we decide, because I think we were thinking about doing a street level campaign. But I think we decided to bump it up one.
Yeah, to do the regular.
For that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've got the soldier. He's a like a super soldier guy with. He's got like a techno awesome suit that helps him shoot bad guys or good guys. He's got a super carbon katana.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fancy.
He's also got blasters. He has a mega blaster, an echo blaster, all kinds of.
I'm so fancy.
All right. So you can't tell, but I was kind of excited by the idea of playing that.
No, nobody can tell.
When he was talking about El Blanco, I saw a slight tear try to escape your eye, but he's able to draw it back in.
That's good. That's good. All right. I think we're done here. We're done. Right.
We're finished.
Right. We'll be back at a later date with characters made from this fancy book.
Why does everybody keep saying the word fancy? Does everybody like that song? Is that what it is?
I thought you started it with the fancy lance.
Oh shoot, I did.
Yeah. And I think you've been singing the song too. So
I have been. I was watching the video a minute ago too.
I had Tiny Dancer stuck in my head, and I was just replacing Tiny with Fancy. So
fancy dance.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Who's the bosses on the TV? Sorry.
is that Weird Al?
No, I just made that up.
That'll be great when I do the
Brilliant.
audio version of this. I'll make that be the opener.
It's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer has always just sounded a little bit like Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. So, you know.
You're not wrong. You're not
You're
wrong.
not wrong, but nothing about that was right.
Yeah.
All right, so so we'll be playing D&D 5e soon. Brandon, who on my screen is right here, will be reading up on World War II, Call of Cthulhu, and Matt, who is right here on my screen, is going to be running a Necessary Evil adventure. Also, go to Matt's house to see the gun show.
Tickets to the gun show. Oh boy! All right. Well, thank you.
Mind blowing as the Infinity Tunnel.
Thank you, viewer.
We
We appreciate your.
we've lost our viewer at this point. They're done.
Never again interact with the viewers; they will run away.
Don't blame said viewer. Sorry.
Yeah, but thanks to our viewer for sticking around way too long, considering what we were doing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, viewer.
And we look forward to next time. Hey, we give plenty of advance warning when we're going to do these things. Like I think there was 15 minutes. Our viewer is back. We give like 15 minutes warning, so you'll know way ahead of time that we're going to be doing it. But normally Tuesdays around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Today we started at like 8:40. So what can you do? Brandon's internets weren't working right or something. So
No, I was asleep.
well, that too. Oh, and I'm like super into fitness. You can see behind me. I've been I hit that punching bag so many times it fell off the wall. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Just like
Violent.
like in the Captain America thing, where he knocks him off, doesn't put anyone up. It's exactly
I always
like
thought
that.
you had a strange semblance of Captain America. It makes sense now.
I always thought he looked kind of like Johnny Storm from Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I wish I could fly. That's definite. Other than in an airplane, obviously I can do that. I mean, everybody.
Obviously.
All right. Well, we're out of here. Our viewer left again.
Bye.
Every
Have a
time
good
you
night.
talk about them, they go away.
I know.
It's kind of like, I want to watch Incognito. Dang it! They see me.
Goodbye.
Good night, everybody. Drive responsibly.
Bye.